Imagine this. You jump into a time machine and land right in the middle of the wildest moments on the road. Tiny mistakes, sudden chaos, everything unfolds faster than you'd expect. Buckle up, let's get started. The bridge trimmed the tree before Christmas even started. Running a red light saves no time. It only buys consequences. One reckless second at an intersection can wreck multiple lives. Hard to believe this even happened, but the driver clearly wasn't paying attention. This video shows exactly why staying focused behind the wheel matters so much. It's pretty clear the driver wasn't paying attention behind the wheel. He failed to balance the load and judge the vehicle's movement. Balance is an art, and not everyone has mastered it. One didn't check the mirror, the other didn't watch the road, and the crash was inevitable. On the road, you don't need to be a sprinter, you need to be safe. A lot of crashes start with drivers not paying attention. Put the phone down, keep your eyes on the road, and you've got a much better shot at getting there safe. I'd say don't drink and drive. If you've been drinking, just stay home. It's not worth the risk. A split second of distraction can cause a chain crash. Stay alert. can't handle your speed, then you shouldn't be handling a vehicle. He survived because of luck. But luck isn't something you can rely on. Stay alert and never assume traffic will stop for you.
This fucking. Oh, what a.
Hey man, be careful. Life is precious.
Oh, what a.
Seems like the Polo blew through the red light. I've run into a lot of drivers like him. That's exactly why I always pay for full coverage insurance on time. He had GPS, road signs, and basic logic, but in the end he went with vibes.
Wait. Get that camera. Get that camera.
During the rainy season, hillsides can give way fast. Stay alert and watch out to keep yourself safe. If you're tired and running on no sleep, take a break before hitting the road. Get some rest first, then start your trip. The police were in the right place at the right time. Now that's lucky. Why would you overtake on a blind corner? The Hyundai driver clearly thought he was behind the wheel of a race car, or at least thought he could handle one. Before you hit the gas, take a good look at the road ahead. The right speed isn't the fastest, it's the one that fits the moment.
Ребят, перевертыш, аккуратно, аккуратно.
Who knew red light running came with an instant teleport feature, straight to insurance nightmares?
这些在大车子了，其他就也都到要。
你看谁的？
哎呦，我的
都有脚都到要。
你看谁的？
哎呦，我的
对没都的。
人肯别死应该。咋看？
问题多大一点？
A miracle on the highway. A container dropped in the middle of the road, yet no one was hurt. Not just luck, but a narrow escape. Maybe the truck driver didn't feel a thing. He blew a tire and lost control. That's what happens when you treat speed limits like suggestions. The sign said 50 kilometers per hour for a reason. Both vehicles ran the red light, but the SUV was more at fault because it was making a left turn. Yielding to oncoming traffic is mandatory.
Да, ему пизда, пизда, пизда. Вот, пиздец. Да, ему пизда, пизда, пизда.
Rain and slick roads are a major reason crashes happen when people speed and drive recklessly. Poor maintenance led to a loss of control. One small issue nearly caused a crash. Safety doesn't come from luck, but from proper preparation. Know how to pass properly. Merge one car at a time. No one's cutting into oncoming traffic for you. That car spun out of control in seconds. A reminder that on the road, distraction is never worth it. This is a perfect example of why you need to stay focused while driving. It wasn't much, but stopping at the red light meant he still had some respect for the rules, or at least a moment of clarity.
Так, ладно, у меня авария.
This is why you've got to pay attention when you're driving. Put the phone down. Nothing on there is more important than making it home to your wife. That scooter almost got run over. This is exactly why you always keep a 3-second gap from the car ahead. Luck was on the driver's side. Brakes aren't something you wait to need. Regular maintenance and proper checks before long downhill drives are critical. The Kamaz concrete truck made a reckless lane change without checking and collided with a Mercedes traveling at around 80 kilometers per hour. In my opinion, the Kamaz was at fault. What do you think?
Ты видел, он спал.
Ебать, аж мост.
When people rush, they often end up wasting more time in the end.
There goes our car, right?
She changed lanes like she was flipping channels. No clue what was coming next.
Готовитесь воевать? Я смотрел на его.
Я говорю, он не видишь.
By not keeping a proper distance, the driver caused a series of rear-end crashes.
Я говорю, он не видишь.
Очень глупо.
Let this be a reminder. Always pay close attention before crossing the street. When you're driving, keep your focus on the road. That's the best way to make sure everyone gets home safe. If you didn't see the truck and still sped ahead, maybe you shouldn't have a driver's license. Keeping a safe following distance is super important. When something goes wrong up ahead, that extra space gives you time to react and avoid trouble.
О,
Highways leave no room for distraction or following too close. One moment of inattention can turn into a violent crash in seconds. Keep your distance, stay alert, and remember, at highway speeds, mistakes hit a lot harder. Winter roads don't forgive rush decisions. Drive slow, stay alert, and don't fight the terrain. Respect it.
Victoria Energy Policy Centre at Victoria University about this next moment. I think the environmental approval for the solar will have...
Staying in your lane really matters. Keep your eyes on the road and stay focused to keep yourself and everyone else safe.
There will need to be electrical access.
Slick roads, blurry vision. Slow down before you lose control.
Нет, они обошли, безусловно, конечно, и практически любой европейской стране средства массовой информации посвятили данной теме. Практически любой европейской стране средства массовой информации посвятили данной теме.
It was definitely a 6-point kick, but that wasn't the point. He kept pushing forward toward his own goal anyway. This wasn't a traffic stop. It was a surprise heavyweight match, and the Tesla wasn't even in the ring. This is a classic case of a driver nodding off, drifting into the wrong lane, and crashing into oncoming traffic. If you're feeling sleepy, pull over and take a short break before getting back on the road. Big old vehicles leave very little margin for error. Mechanical issues can turn dangerous fast, so regular maintenance, slower speeds, and staying alert can be the difference between a close call and a tragedy. Because your carelessness can cost lives, including your own, and put others at risk too. To stay safe, it's best to use proper cargo equipment and secure the load the right way before hitting the road. Big vehicles can get wobbly in turns. Slow it down if you want to stay safe. The accident happened due to the driver's carelessness. He was speeding downhill even with lots of vehicles ahead. Luckily, no one was injured. They should just turn this into a Dodge Ram commercial.
Câu với lại bẻ đầu ra này. Xong rồi, xong rồi. Công đuổi đà rồi, công đuổi đà rồi. Xong rồi. Xong rồi, xong rồi, xong rồi.
It's like trying to park your car, but instead, you crash into the restaurant and become part of today's special. When it's snowing, slow it down. Getting there safely matters more than getting there fast. Riding a motorcycle? Ditch the umbrella. It's not safe. Just throw on a raincoat instead. That lane change was so bad, even the GPS wanted to quit. Some people clearly belong on the sidewalk, not behind the wheel. The man on the motorbike changed lanes without checking his surroundings. That forced the fuel tanker driver to brake hard and swerve into the median to avoid a serious accident. It only takes a second, one glance at your phone, one phone call, and suddenly, the road turns into a scene you'll never forget. Well, this looks exactly like what the police should be doing. Keep it up.
北京纽约签苏联人当时使的坏话，这就是北京舰。苏联人当时使的坏话，这就是北京舰。
mấy đứa này đứng đây là quảng lùi đây cũng chỉ mới nói.
Next time you park, stay out of a truck's blind spot. Not everyone's gonna get lucky like you did. Crossing the road at the wrong place and making reckless passes in heavy traffic both increase the risk of accidents and cause congestion. In the UK, don't highway bridges have a height standard? The minimum clearance for highway bridges is 16 feet 6 inches.